Howdy, hey folks, this is Jesse from Team SodaKan, and today Alex and Lucian are bringing a match of Green Imperial versus the Agubond hybrid deck that Lucian has showcased a few times at this point. We see immediately with Alex a Tentomon coming down, the ST4 Tentomon, that reveal one. And if it's Green Digimon, add to hand. It's Pagumon before Pagumon, basically. And then a pretty simple start as well for Lucian and Agumon in the breeding area, and then the BT1 tie in the just coming into play. A Bakumon coming in the breeding area, and a Kabuterimon with a Ken Ichijoji for a memory tamer. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Alex has had a Terriermon or something in his hand since the start of the game. So why the immediate play was the Tentomon, I'm not sure. I think I personally would have rather played the Terriermon to get a draw, instead of giving my opponent a 3 memory right off the bat, especially an Agubond player, because that's just more Agumons that they can play. As you can see, already having 3 on the board. Anyway, that's just my personal hot take. We'll let it be. So a Imperialdramon in the breeding area, passing turn, only sign it to 1, so the tie does go to 3. And hard playing an Aldamon of all things. It is a day, folks. It is a day. The Imperialdramon coming down, and Green Imperial coming down as well. So we now get 2 swings thanks to the Imperialdramon under there. And just the only effect that's going to be popping off is the unsuspending. Red Reamer, first card out of security, and just double checking what it can and cannot delete. So getting rid of that pesky blocker, folks. Going just for that extra swing and hitting into a tie, which is unfortunate because Lucian does have a BT6 Agumon out, so that means he gains 1 memory when a tie is played, even out of security. And green memory boost past the turn, hitting a Davis, an XVmon, another green memory boost, and then another green memory boost. That feels really bad, actually. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. So start turn, going to 3. Gotta remember that. That is the first thing that happens. Bringing out an Agumon, gain 1, draw 1. We love to see it. Well, Bond players love to see it. Swinging, scary attack +1, hitting a Dino Beamon. And since this Aldamon does not have a hybrid in its sources, it requires a hybrid or a tamer? I know it's one or the other. Point is, since it does not meet the requirements to get that extra 4K, it does die to that Dino Beamon. So BT5 Agumon doing a little bit of searching, finding absolutely nothing, and just an additional BT6 Agu coming down, drawing for turn, restanding, and I assume we're going to evolve on the Pinomon, evolving with Agumon. We love to see Agumon. Agumon has been in so many colors at this point. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Going into the XVmon, the new one, LVX01, and it does have jamming and jamming inheritable. Popping green memory boost to go to 3, because when you swing with this Imperialdramon, if he hits a tie, he would pass turn. if he hadn't popped the green memory boost, since, you know, having the 3 BT6 Agus out on the board. Looking a little rough. How are we passing turn though? Looks like we're going to be passing turn. What is going on with Lucian there? Passing turn with an analog youth boy, him potential, Tento, and a Kabuteri. I think the Tento is just the overall best choice because you can use it almost immediately. Going to 3 and just going to start swinging because, you know, Alex is only at 4 memory, 4 security. And we have 6 swings here. Well, Lucian does. The first 2 get him lost in the sauce. The first 4 getting lost in the sauce, and then swinging 4 game with a BT6 Agu. And then just for fun, showing off what was in that security and revealing that it was the Agubond that was so desperately needed, apparently. Alex chooses Lucian to go first, and a Agumon, and then a Flamemon. Ooh. That hits absolutely nothing, and there goes a Gaia Force. You hate to see it. Because then that just tells your opponent, hey, that's a threat that you don't have to worry about. Or you're less likely to worry about at the very least. Bakumon in the breeding area. I do enjoy Bakumon. Agubond on top of that Bakumon. I think Bakumon is just a cute little box boy. Sending Lucian to 2 memory. Here comes the boy who makes your stuff cost cheaper and gain out 2 ties. Setting Alex to 2 memory. The Dino Beamon coming on out. Flower Cannon on that. Agumon going to 0, swinging over the Agumon so that way we don't have to worry about a Agubond turn this coming up here. So drawing 1 with the Pinomon because, you know, declared an attack on an opponent's Digimon. Setting Lucian to 3 by evolving into the Imperialdramon. And then just a couple of Agumons coming on out and a red memory boost. Revealing Ancient Greymon, Agunimon, Greymon, and Ancient Greymon. I think the right choice here is Agunimon. Hate to see those Altar Ancient Greymons go to the bottom. They do be pretty looking, but not very necessary at the moment. Okay, draw for turn, restand, and Pinomon. So, we're going to go into is it another Bakumon? It is another Bakumon. Bakumon is just an interesting card. Again, I love the design of it. Little box boy. Look at his little box head. So, obviously Lucian is in the more threatening position here. And Alex is, you know, while having a very big thing on the board. He only gets to swing with it once now for this game, hitting into an Agumon, which is to be expected. And I believe we're going to go for Stingmon. Stingmon, what a lovely card, lovely name, lovely face. Getting all, you can see all the jitters that Lucian's getting there. Going for a green memory boost to pass it on over with only 1. But, you know, that doesn't matter too much when you consider that bringing out this Agumon is going to gain 2 and draw 2 thanks to 2 ties. And even if that wasn't the case, the red memory boost would have something else to say about that. And then we could technically have an Agubond turn here, although I don't think that's going to be the case. And I believe we're going to go into, well, Lucian's going to go into promo Goonimon, go to 1, draw for that Evo, and I think he's just going to immediately swing, declare on the Imperialdramon, using the skill to evolve into an Ancient Greymon, paying 2, not 1, because this is the promo Goonimon and not the promo Lobomon that, you know, does promo Lobomon stuff. And then the EX01 Agumon is going to search for another Agumon. So losing out on that Imperial and immediately losing out on the Ancient Greymon because it has passed turn. Also, I believe Imperial and Greymon might just match the DP values. I'm not quite not so remembering too well what Green Imperial's DP is, but that is besides the point. Steammon is in the battle area, now becoming a Dino Beamon, suspending the Agumon, you know, just making sure that we cannot have an Agubond turn, because I believe this Steammon just swings over this Dino Beamon at this point. And then Pinomon is going to draw 1, Steamon is going to gain 1, and Bakumon does not go off because it does require 2 suspended Digimon. So hey, while Bakumon is a very cute boy, it's not the greatest card, but it definitely has its place, and so that's why, you know, Alex is playing it and so on. Analog Youth Boy, grabbing a Tentomon, I believe. Popping that memory boost. Agumon in the breeding area. Aldamon once again, folks. Aldamon is going to swing over the Dino Beamon because since we do have a hybrid in that their sources, it is going to gain that additional 4K. And that is really going to be it, because we're going to activate the Analog Youth Boy. Had a small kerfuffle there, so that's why the cut is so as is. So the Analog Youth Boy does manage to make it Alex's turn, you know, passes on that turn, so on and so forth. But anyway, we're seeing Agumon in the breeding area. Boy, a bunch of Agus coming on out. Green Memory Boost, Alt Art Green Imperialdramon. I'm not even going to lie, I didn't actually know Alex had that. It do be a nice looking card. But anyway, so thanks to the Green Memory Boost, Alex set Lucian to 2 memory, and then Ty brought him up to 4. Go to swing at the stack, Ken, and then double break a Imperialdramon. What is it that we do here? We set up a memory tamer, and it gets to be slightly cheaper thanks to BT6 Agu. Ty, small misplay on Lucian's part that he even immediately was like, well, shoot. Because trying to memory choke, but you can't really do that with Ken out nowadays. Well, not nowadays, but at the current moment, since Ken is a memory setter. Kabuterimon, drawing for that Evo. We love to see it, And is it another? It's some. We're popping a memory boost before we do anything else. Looks like a Imperialdramon is maybe in our future, but we're going to go for that Tentomon first, and we're going to whiff on that Tentomon, revealing a win rate 60%. So that hurts, but it is what it is, folks, because we're going to go into a Kabuterimon to set up a blocker that is going to be on the board for the following turn, and then going into a Imperialdramon, passing it on over to Lucian. Lucian's gonna hatch, probably bring out an Agumon of some sort, probably not, maybe, who knows. I sure don't at this point. Utilizing that tide to do the bond turn that is then going to end up taking the game, unless something serious gets hit out of the security. Deleting Kabuterimon, trashing the top security, and then since it's BT6 Agu under there, it does swing for security attack +2. And we're all just clarifying that. Dino B, and win rate 60%. So that is going to be it, folks. We're going to swing with the Flamemon and take it home. We'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.